Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. And if you look at my screen, there's a message at the top center that says 17 hours and 40 minutes until the Lost Kingdom closes. That's right, this is Kingdom 2, the first Lost Kingdom map, which holds Kingdoms 1 through 8. And we are done. All events are finished, rewards are collected, and I want to show you how things finished. So first of all, let's take a look at the rewards. And Kingdom 2 did a complete sweep of all events. So if we go into Crusader achievements, every single event has been collected. All rewards have been cashed in. There wasn't anything missed. Legendary trophies, keys, lots of speed ups, but every single objective was achieved. Pretty impressive, I have to say. But I will also say that this power matchup of the eight kingdoms wasn't very equal. I mean, Kingdom 2 came in way more powerful and finished where they should have. So how did the alliance do? Well, UCS, the top alliance, finished by taking everything. And one of the impressive things to me was the ability to get to those five Crusader fortresses. It took a lot of work, a lot of building and planning to be able to get to all five and hold them until the end. And if we look at um, the rewards for that, it will lead to my next video, which means uh, we as an alliance collected 150 Charlemagne sculptures. So Charlemagne is here. I'll show you a quick peek of him and then we'll do a separate video of him. There's the one Crusader fortress for 20, the three Crusader fortresses for an additional 30, and then the five for an additional 50. So grand total of 150 sculptures. How did I do? I reached 80,000 in honor, and I feel like if I had spent more time on this account, I could have done better, but that's my reality. So you have where my bar was set that I plan on beating with another account, but 80,000 was where I hit. As far as rankings, as you go in your kingdom, let's see what you can do. So 124th place for me as far as individual. The alliance finished first with over 16 million points. So there's the bar, guys. If you are looking to see where you stack up, again, these numbers are skewed because these matchups, power-wise, were not very equal. I will say that the other two kingdoms that I'm in, the same thing is true. There's one kingdom that is way more powerful than everyone else. And then within that kingdom, of course, there's one or two alliances that are the most powerful. So even if you look here as far as how alliances finished, the top four were all from Kingdom 2. Then Kingdom 4 snuck in, and then you have number 6 was also Kingdom 2. Kingdom 5 and 4, Kingdom 7 and 8. So good job to those alliances who had to fight for points um, without getting to the final two zones. Now, there is a huge point disparity. Like I said, Kingdom 1 Alliance UCS finished with 16 million points, where the 10th place Alliance has 1.8 million. So a pretty big drop. Um, these alliances here, you have several in the 2 million mark. But really a huge sweep by UCS. As far as kingdom wise, again, since Kingdom 2 ended up controlling all of Zone 3, Zone 4, um, and taking the Great Ziggurat, the point differential is huge. But again, here's your bar. Kingdom total points, 42.7 million. So the question is, can you beat that with your kingdom? Kingdom 5 finished in second, Kingdom 4 in third, then 8, 3, 7, 6, and then Kingdom 1 wraps up our top 8. All right, and let's go out and look at the map. And really, as Kingdom 2 started sweeping the map and taking territory everywhere, other than the alliances, which is green would be Kingdom 3, um, Toll, Tonic of Lilith was an ally, excuse me, of Kingdom 2. And then the blue, which was Kingdom 4, also allied with Kingdom 2. So they're pretty much the only ones who actually stayed on the map. If you go up, um, you can see that up in this corner, it's pretty much wiped out except for yellow and blue. And even all the way around the map, everyone else's territory was completely destroyed. Um, Look, we have someone still on the map. Good job, guys. That's BOH. Let's take a look at who they are. Because I'm sure it is frustrating when Born of Hope, good job, guys. When there's such a powerful alliance and such a powerful kingdom that you just get crushed and you get pushed back. We've got a little bit of blue down here, but really, yellow, which is Kingdom 2, took the whole map. A little bit of red down here. But when you can build all the way out to all the corners, that is dominance. And that's what happened. Now, as this closes, there's a few things that I am hoping will be fixed or will be retooled for the next time that we enter the Lost Kingdom, and also for players who are still in it. The first thing is the lag. You all are experiencing it. It is horrible. Um, it is horrible at the dark altars. It is horrible at the ancient ruins. And when you hit that great ziggurat in the center, you're going to get kicked over and over again. So I'm hoping that Lilith is putting all their time and energy into fixing that, because it is really making the game hard. The second thing that I believe they're going to fix is the matchups, and I'm thinking that it's going to be like Ark of Osiris. This does say at the last sentence, the next time the Lost Kingdom opens, your kingdom will face a new set of opponents. And I'm hoping those opponents are based on power, and with a really heavy rating for the top 100 players in the kingdom. In my eyes, I would do the add together the power of the top 100 players in the kingdom, give them a full weight, and then add on 10% of the total power of everyone else. And have that be the number that you base the power on. You really need to give people with T5s a much higher rating. They just make such a difference in the game. I'm sure they'll use a formula similar to Ark of Osiris, but I want to see some real battles, because what happens is once you get to through past 5, which is where everyone has gotten, usually one kingdom is just taken over the map, maybe 2, and it pushing everyone back. And I'd love to see that zone be a lot more even fighting and a lot more long-lasting fights. So I hope they fix that. The other thing I hope they fix in this is I hope they freeze migrating during the Lost Kingdom. Similar to how they handle the Ark of Osiris, you have to be in the Alliance to register, and then make it where you can't migrate during it. Once your kingdom sets a match, says we're ready to match, then everyone in that kingdom is frozen. And also close the kingdom for new entries. And that'll keep the power fair. People jumping in and out, joining the more powerful alliances and kingdoms really hurts the matchup. And we saw that happening across the board. And I really, really want to see some fights that are equal. If your kingdom has very few T5s, you should be facing kingdoms with very few T5s. If your kingdom has 30 T5s, well, that's what you should be facing. And that will make the map stay very colorful, which I am really hoping for. The other thing, and I'm sure there's a lot more that would be great. But the other thing I would like to see is right now, unless you are in Zone 4 where the Great Ziggurat is, you're not going to see any barbarians above level 36. And that really kills the individual achievements. It's hard if you didn't make it to the center to get points. Um, in Zone 3, you can find level 36, but they're hard to find. So I'd love to see all levels of barbarians appear all over the map as each section opens, have them appear in Zone 1, 2, and 3, and that will keep people in the game. And we did see a lot of people just port back home because it got boring. And I don't want to see that. If you look at the individual achievements, you're going to see on the honor roll for individual, the top 100 are, I believe, all Kingdom 2, which means that even the really strong players in other kingdoms left. The game became boring for them, and that's the last thing we want is for the Lost Kingdom to not be an exciting place to be because it's 2 months. 2 months in this arena, and I'm just scrolling down and looking, and yeah, everybody is Kingdom 2. And really, individual points are based on killing Barb's Gathering and then the Dark Altar and Ancient Ruins. And, you know, anybody should be able to beat my 80,000 points just by attacking Barbs. And I'd like to see more players able to do that. All right, so that is it. So I am going to continue um, on in my other two kingdoms, and I'm going to shoot for 120,000 to 150,000 points. I don't know if I can do it, but we'll see. And I will keep you updated on that. As far as what my next video is going to be, well, we have this new little friend down here, and there he is. There is Charlemagne. And he is another leadership conquering and skill commander. So we're going to compare him to the other epics that fall in that category. Hannibal is leadership conquering attack. Frederick is leadership conquering and skill. Mehmed, leadership conquering and skill. Julius Caesar, leadership conquering and attack. So we have quite a few to compare him to and to see um, is he worth putting in the sculptures. Now I will tell you one quick thing as we do look at him, one quick peek, because a lot of people have asked, can you use generic sculptures to upgrade him? And the answer is yes, which is awesome. All right, so stay tuned for that in my next video. I'm going to go do some research on him and some comparisons so I sound wise when I talk to you about him. Thanks so much for watching this. I hope you are loving The Lost Kingdom. If you got pushed back to Zone 1, hang in there. Keep killing barbarians, keep doing barb forts, keep gathering, the rewards, even if all you're getting is the minor rewards. You can still, if you push hard, get legendary sculptures and keys. Your alliance can still accomplish most of these. Together we rise. You may not get to the very last ones, but you can pull together quite a few points. So don't give up. Push through. You can do this. And here's to the second round of Lost Kingdom being much more competitive. All right, thanks so much, and enjoy your last 28 days in the kingdom. Bye-bye.